Welcome to the Jamesburg Presbyterian Church. Today is Wednesday, December the 1st, 2021. We're in the month of Christmas. Christmas is just 24 days away. Seems like it's come pretty fast at this point in time. I guess it always does. Are you ready for Christmas? Christmas is a lot of things to a lot of different people. Christmas is, for some people, all about the decorations. So watching pass through the living room and saw a guy on television that spends months and months putting up his Christmas decorations, and every year adds something new to it. He's been doing this for a number of years now. I didn't catch all the details, but his yard, his house, everything is lit up with lights. Everything, he has revolving things, blow up things. For some people, it's just about the decorations. It's about the things that happen around your house. It's about having the best tree, the best lights, and that's about it. It's about the lights, the decorations. So let's put that in our bag. I take and put it in here like that. That's what Christmas is about, the decorations. For some people, Christmas is about the sorrow. During the course of the year, we've maybe lost some people. It becomes a sad time for some people, and the focus of Christmas becomes the end of the year, remembering what we've lost during the year. It goes back to that Elvis Presley song, I am going to have a blue, blue Christmas without you. And we ought to be aware that for some people it is a painful time as we remember what we've lost. So maybe Christmas is about remembering the past. So we'll put that into the bag. For some people, Christmas is about the greens. I don't mean the greens as in branches. I mean the green stuff that comes out of your wallet, the money. It's about buying gifts. It's about receiving gifts. Department stores and, for that matter, online companies look forward to this time of year because we spend an incredible amount of money in every category of purchases, buying stuff for this celebration. And so it's about the money. The converse side of that, the opposite side of that is it's about how much money this thing's going to cost me. My goodness, it's expensive. And so Christmas is about the money. So I want to put that in the bag. For some people, Christmas is about anticipation. As a matter of fact, Advent, the color of Advent is purple. Although in the newer church liturgy, it's becoming blue. I'm not really sure why, but I guess they want to separate Christmas from Lent. But I kind of like the idea of the purple for both categories. I'm not going to change at this point in my life, at this point in my career, but purple stands for royalty or anticipation. And within the church calendar, we anticipate the coming of Christ, not the first time, yeah, that's a little bit of it, but a second time, Christ coming back into our world, the rule of God, where there's perfect justice, where everything is made right, where people are made right in our relationship with each other and our relationship with God. But for other people, it's anticipation of what in the world is 2022 going to be like? Are we still going to be dealing with COVID? I mean, what's this new variant going to be like? Are we going to be having to lock down and shut in ourselves again? And will 2022 be a worse inflation than we currently are enjoying? And I use that sarcastically. So it's about anticipation, purple, about anticipation. And then there's the red. Red is celebration. We're going to call this celebration with friends and family. It's about getting together for those family meals. It's about getting together and exchanging gifts. It's about the office parties. It's about all of the things that we do with other people. So we're going to say that red is that time, the joy that comes from being with our friends and family, the joy of experiencing Christmas through the eyes of a toddler. Or a young person. Sometimes people get engaged at this time of year, and so there's that kind of joy. We're going to say that red is joy. Okay. And we're going to put that in the bag. And finally, I have yellow bulbs. And I want these to stand for the light that comes into our world. Because Christmas can be all about just anticipation of what next year is going to be like. Christmas can be all about just being with friends and family. Christmas can be only about the money. Christmas can be only about the sorrow of what we've lost. Christmas can be only about decorations, but it really should be about the light of the world. The greatest gift that we have received in history is God's love. And God's love is shown in the sending of a son. John 3:16 says, God so loved the world. That's the universe, the cosmos. If you paid attention to my Bible study yesterday, we talked about that word cosmos. So loved the cosmos, so loved the world, even those who are at enmity with God, that God went ahead and sent the Son, the light of the world, so that whoever might believe in the Son receives the gift of eternal life. That light is represented by these two bulbs, the yellow. And that's really what Christmas should be about, the incarnation, the realization that God's love for us is unconditional, and that our love for God and for those around us ought to be unconditional too. That God's love is so great that even though we lose our life in this world, we have life waiting for us in the world to come. I believe that. Not a lot of people do. We live in a culture where people think that this is it. We're going around one time, get the most out of life that you can now because that's all there is. I don't believe that that's true at all. I believe that God has a better plan for us. We are not blown out like birthday candles on a cake. There's a life that we already have waiting for us. It's there. So let these two bulbs represent the light of the world. And of course, we need string to tie it all together, don't we? So we're going to put all that in there. So I showed you what each of these is. And okay. It is what it is. Anyway, I showed you what each of these what Christmas can be for individuals. And the sad part is that some people just focus on the one color of the bulb and what it means in their life. They don't focus on the whole thing. Christmas is a little bit of all of those, but it's not Christmas unless all of those are present. You can't have Christmas unless we're remembering the coming of Christ. I mean, it's in the name Christmas, Christ's Mass. Christ's Mass, Christ coming into the world, God's Son. It's anticipating the coming of Jesus again. It is family time and time with friends. It is a little bit of sorrow about remembering what we've lost, but also anticipating what we gain in the future. It is about sharing generosity with others, giving to others. It is about some decorations. Decorations when they remind us of what the season is all about. Oh, I don't have a problem with Frosty the Snowman. I even kind of like the Grinch. But the main decoration we should have is a nativity set to remind us of what this is really all about. When it all comes together, you get something like this. That's what it looks like. This is Christmas. It's not the other stuff. It's all of it, a little bit of all of it, but don't forget to remember that the light of the world has come into the world, that we might be reminded of God's unconditional love. The rest of it's there, but it's not as important as that one light. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I hope your Christmas is going to be a bright Christmas, one that remembers the Son of God, one that remembers what it's all about. I will see you on Sunday. Please tune in. It's a communion Sunday. Have the bread and wine available so that you can participate. And next Wednesday we'll have another devotional, and next Tuesday we'll continue in the Gospel according to John. I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.